Tutorial on how to use generative AI for learning descriptive statistics. Here is the initial prompt I gave to ChatGPT. Hi Chat, I'm a marketing major student of 3rd semester. I'd like to complement my descriptive statistics class. Can you provide a list of topics I need to consider? I received the following screenshots as an answer. Please make sure to pause the video if you need to read each screenshot. As a summary, the AI gave me a list of 12 topics, from which I chose index numbers and time series basics at a descriptive level, as we did not cover these topics in my class. Before going to some exercises, let me establish what are index numbers by definition. Index numbers simplify complex data by comparing a specific segment performance against a base average, 100. Over 100 is over-index, meaning a good business performance. Under 100 is under-index, bad business performance. Now let's establish what are time series basics. To understand performance over time, marketers decompose raw data into 4 distinct patterns, starting with trend, the long-term direction. Is the brand growing or declining over years? Following up is the seasonality, predictable repeating patterns within a year, like back-to-school spikes or holidays. Then is cyclical, long-term fluctuations tied to economical cycles, like a year real estate exploded. Finally, it's the irregular, random noise or one-off events, like a viral tweet or a website crash. Now, let's follow with the prompt I gave Gemini. I am a marketing student learning descriptive statistics. Create realistic Excel projects, not textbook exercises, to learn index numbers and time series analysis at a descriptive level. The dataset must contain more than 50 records and at least 4 columns. The project should simulate real marketing business situation and include clear objectives. First, index numbers. The objective for this exercise is to measure sales growth over time using a sales index and evaluate marketing performance relative to the base year. Here are the steps. Step 1. Calculate total annual revenue. We need to select the data set. Go to the Insert tab and click on Pivot Table. We're gonna do the table out of this data set. Make sure to work on this sheet. Drag or select the year in the rows and revenue as a sum in the values. Step 2. Calculate sales index with 2023 as our base year. For this, we need the formula. Add a column to the table we made and replace the parts of the formula with the values needed. I did one by one to demonstrate, but you can log the base year value and just drag the operation. I added a chart to help visualize, but this is a completely optional step. I used the years and the sale index and added a scatter plot, plus the trend line to observe how it increases over the years. Now for the interpretations. We can say in marketing terms that in 2024, the sales increased a 12% compared to 2023, and in 2025, the sales increased a 23% compared to 2023. In marketing terms, the company achieved a 23% growth in 2 years, suggesting a strong brand positioning. Now for the time series. The objective for this exercise is to identify a trend. Is revenue increasing or not? And seasonality. Which months perform best? For this step 1, we're gonna create a monthly revenue line chart. For this, we need to select the date and revenue in the dataset. Go to the Insert tab and select Line Chart. Always make sure to put a title to your chart and personalize if you want it. Step 2. Add moving average. Here the AI suggests to add a trend line. You can add it with the plus sign in your right side, selecting moving with average and changing the periods to smooth the fluctuations. Yet, I think it's understandable without that line. we can observe the peaks of the line growing, that meaning that the revenue is increasing as the months go by. Step 3. Identifying seasonality. We need to create a pivot table. You can copy the steps I explained in the first section. We select months for the rows and average revenue for the values. Here we can see which months have the greatest numbers. Here make sure to change the operation from sum to average. For the interpretations, starting with the trend. Revenue increases steadily over 5 years, approximately 20,000 pesos. For marketing, this means business growth. And for seasonality, November and December show the highest averages. In marketing, this is known as the holiday effect, when people tend to spend more money. Personal opinion. Can you reproduce this activity for other classes? Yes. This activity can be applied through other subjects. For example, in finance class, students could use AI to generate a data set of company financial statements over 5 years and calculate financial index numbers. The key benefits is that AI helps stimulate real-world data set, while students still perform the analysis and interpretation themselves in Excel. Is the role of the professor changing next to the AI implementation in learning scenarios? Yes. The role of the professor is evolving, but it's not being replaced. Traditionally, professors were mainly providers of information. With AI tools now capable of generating explanations, datasets, and examples instantly, the professor's role shifts toward ethical and analytical mentor and curator and guide in exercises. Thank you for watching!